welcome back to another full day of eating. Jumping straight into it, let's cook our breakfast. This is what we're working with today. Got some butcher's sausages, some bacon, beans, eggs, bagel, grab some apple juice, coffee, you know, all the business. You saw it last week, same kind of thing. Right, so food's all done. Got some big fat butcher's sausages, looking absolutely banging. And again, I don't know how many calories that'll be, I'll add it in, but that's a big old breakfast, definitely. So, see you at the next one. All right, so time for lunch, and I've got here a butter chicken curry with a pack of rice and naan bread. My girlfriend made these for me, and they're all meal prep, so it all goes straight in the microwave. Quick and easy, good calories, healthy, and amazing. So I'll put the macros there, and yeah, that's all for lunch. Okay, so another little snack. Got a bit of banana bread, cake, whatever you want to call it, and a little yogurt here. I'll include the macros like I do with everything else, but I think it's important to note that I only really track calories for these videos. I'm kind of at the point now where on a bulk I know how many calories I need to get in, and I think if I'm eating 3 decent meals and having decent portion sizes and a few snacks here and there, I know that I'm gonna get to that point where I'm in a calorie surplus. So I mean, it's different when you're cutting. You definitely want to count the calories because things like oil and sauces can really bump up your total intake and, you know, take you away from your goals. But I think when I'm bulking, I know that as long as I'm not getting too fat and seeing that build up, I can just kind of eat whatever I want, really. I try and eat healthy. I mean, the breakfasts maybe aren't so healthy, but you know, it's just about common sense, really. If you're eating good food and you're eating enough that you're full, you're probably going to be in a bulk. And I mean, like you see, I don't normally track calories. You'll see from the total in this video, it's probably more than enough that I'm getting. Maybe too much, but I can burn off the fat when I cut down. You know, I'm putting on weight, I'm putting on muscle, I'm going in hard in the gym. And that's all that matters. As long as you're going hard and eating a good amount of food, the results will come, you know. It's just how much extra fat do you put on, how much work do you have to do on the cut. But me personally, I find it harder to put weight on, so I'm happy to just eat as much. Maybe if that comes with a bit of fat, then so be it. A little bit of a monologue, but I just kind of wanted to give you some insight into how I do the bulk, because it might seem like, you know, obsessive that I'm tracking all these calories and stuff, but I don't really usually do that. I just kind of eat until I'm full. Maybe if I know that I need to get some more protein in, I'll eat a little bit past that point, but normally it's fine. Normally, just as long as you're eating 3 meals, good food, then you'll be okay. Right, so it's dinner time. I've got my pre-workout meal here. If you just pan the camera around to what we've got here, bit of fajitas, bit of Doritos. I probably won't have them though because they're pretty grim. But yeah, bang, protein, bit of cheese in a wrap, and then we're gonna go to the gym. I'll put the calories up here and bosh. So we've got a little Monster and a Yorkie just for the little bit of energy before the workout. Add the calories or whatever right there. Right, so doing a bit of back and biceps today. As you can see, I like to start off with the pull downs. I think it's always the best place to start when you're hitting your back. And on the pull downs, I like to go quite heavy. Definitely quite a bit heavier than I'd be comfortable with, because I think I can get into the habit of going a bit too light with the pull downs and getting squeezed. But I think if I start the workout with heavy movements, I can really just exhaust the muscle and then focus on kind of squeezing and getting a bit more tension later on in the workout. So the first one was a bit of a warm up. You can see here it's already getting quite heavy, and I'm already quite struggling to get into that 6 to 8 rep range, and that's how it should be. You know, you can see each of these reps is a grinder. I didn't feel great today. It was a bit of a hard one to get cracking in the gym. So, but yeah, you can see these are difficult reps. It's not easy to get these out. So I decided to stay on the same machine and use the different handle, the single hand D cables. And I like these because I think you can just really get much better of a squeeze whilst still keeping that weight high. So you can see here, I kind of started off, I didn't show you on camera, but I started off with a bit lower of a weight and it felt a bit too easy. So I've deliberately just gone that bit heavier to the point where it's really hard for me to try and crank out 6 to 8 reps. And you can see here, I've got nearly all the stack on there really. I think it's only like four options down from the bottom. So yeah, really quite a heavy weight, and it's not, you know, beautiful form, and it's only 6 to 8 reps, but I tell you, my back hurts now after doing these. I think these are my favourite back exercise, I think. So yeah, I cut out some of the shots, but here you can see, yeah, look, there's only like 3 plates more at the bottom, and like I say, it's not ideal form, but when you get to that point and you get the first couple of down, the adrenaline helps you, and you can kind of get those first couple of reps out of the way. So I think there's no point in me leaving anything in the tank and going a bit lighter and getting a few more reps. I think if I can get into that 6 to 8 rep range on a higher weight, then I'm definitely going to do it, and you should too. But yeah, you can see here, just changed onto the rows now, doing this little weird row. I didn't really like this one. It's a bit of a weird path for the bar. It kind of goes downwards, and I weren't a big fan, but worth trying. You know, I kind of always stick to the normal single arm row, so I thought I'd give this one a try, but it weren't really doing it for me. As you can kind of see, it's a bit awkward. It's a bit of there's not much of a stretch or a squeeze, but nonetheless, I put the weight up, tried to get a few good reps, but I think I need to start bringing some straps or some kind of, some straps to help me get these reps done, because it was uncomfortable, and I think a lot of the times, you might have seen it on the previous exercise, the grip is really a limiting factor, and it shouldn't be. You shouldn't have to worry about your grip or expend any energy on your forearms. It should be all going to the back, and I think I'm kind of at that point now where I'm throwing around enough weight that it kind of justifies getting some grips. So yeah, you can see now that we've moved into an area of the gym with not as good lighting, but hopefully this is still adequate so you can see what I'm doing. Just some simple dumbbell rows. I think these are like 27s or 30s, something like that. It's a bit too heavy, especially for the end of the workout. Normally I like to try and do a bit lighter weights and get some better reps, so I was really struggling with these, but you can see, I mean, I'm getting a bit, I think 10 reps I did on this, so you know, it's pretty simple enough. Just try and keep your back straight, try and really focus on like tucking your elbows into your pocket. It's a nice way of visualizing it, so you don't kind of throw the weight around too much, get your triceps involved or anything like that. But yeah, it's a good little exercise. Simple, you can do it at home. You've got some heavy shit you can throw around. But yeah, I didn't do too many of these because it's quite boring, and I was already, to be honest, the pull downs had already blasted my back. So yeah, so I just moved on to biceps, and again, biceps is simple. Anything you do, any kind of curl, it's gonna give you a pump. I think recently I've started really trying to focus on more repetitions when it comes to biceps, just to really keep that blood pumping, kind of going from, instead of 6 to 8, maybe 15 to 20 even, in that region, just really getting those biceps on fire. I think that's what helps me the most, and I mean, you can see in these clips it's hurting, but I still think I probably wasn't even close enough to failure, because I think that's one I always struggle with, is the biceps, is really getting to that point of exertion. So yeah, these last couple are really hard. But I think this is my favourite kind of curl. I mean, dumbbell curls are okay, they're a bit boring. I think with the easy bar, it allows me to kind of pin my shoulders back a bit more and try and keep the spine straight and have a bit more control over the movement. I think when it's dumbbells, I just find myself cheating a lot more, and I get much worse on pump. But this really did do me good. And again, this is the kind of basis of my bicep workout. I think I only did two exercises, but I did many reps on this. I'm not going to show you them all, but I did, I think, about 4 on this, and then this is the last little bicep killer that I did for the day. Just, again, same kind of concept where you're just trying to isolate that bicep. I mean, there was a lot more cheating naturally on the easy bar curls I was doing, because I was standing up, and naturally when you're standing up you're going to put some of your back into it, swing the weight a bit. But here, just really trying to let that elbow hang and work on its own, let the bicep work on its own. But you can even see here still there's a little bit of a swing from movement to movement, but you're really trying to isolate it. Yeah, normally I'd probably do 3 exercises for biceps, but I just found that after this my biceps were burning, and at this point we'd already been in the gym for about an hour and 15 minutes. Right, so that's all for today. I've just got back from the gym, just about to go to bed. I'm gonna hold back on the sweet treats for tonight. No more cake or anything before I go to bed. I don't need it. I feel full. I feel good. I just want to get my 8 hours in and do it all again tomorrow. Hopefully you can see on wherever I've included the calories of the day that we've hit our target, so we don't need to be cramming in any more food. I think I've eaten a lot of food today, and yeah, it was a good workout. It was hard. I didn't want to be there, but I got it done. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if you want to see anything different, or whether you enjoyed the video, whether you like the narrated style of it. I'd be keen to get any suggestions, and yeah, have a good one.